So yeah, last week I said that elephant token was due for a big correction because it's gone up 6x and it hasn't stopped all year, right? And actually in the comments of that video, it's pretty funny because some of these elephant guys are really convinced it's going to go up forever, which is great, but nothing goes up forever. It has to cool off. That's what I said anyway. I'm not fudding, I'm just saying how I see crypto, right? So we're going to have a look at elephant money today, see what's happened. I'm going to explain what my strategy is. You can probably guess what my strategy is because it's the same thing I've been doing for about 6 months. So let's get into it, and let's get over to Binance Smart Chain on my MetaMask. Okay, so let's start first in the highest risk part of Elephant, just so we can get up to date with what's going on there. This is Elephant Money Futures. It is a BUSD ROI DApp where you deposit BUSD in. If you want to compound, you need to put in more BUSD. So at the moment, today I have $186. That's been, I think, 1 week of earning. When was the last day? Okay, so 5 days. In 5 days, I've made $186 from this now. This amount of BUSD I'm earning every week now is growing larger and larger. Really enjoying it. Let's check out its health. I haven't looked at this in a long time. I'm a bit scared. So, $13 million so far deposited into this contract. Wow. The TVL is 17 million. I don't know how that works, but it is. We see the total wallets and daily new wallets in futures is still continuing to grow. This is the intrinsic value, which of course dipped because of the price of Elephant went down. But the total compounds is still going up. Total withdrawals is also going up. Total withdrawals now are 2 million. Is that 2 million? Yeah, total withdrawals now is 2 million. It is growing faster and faster. The daily withdrawals are, of course, increasing, and the total daily deposits in green are also continuing to grow too. The daily deposits are almost always above the daily withdrawals still. So that's great to see, even when the price dipped. Oh, we did see one bad day. Yeah, there, 68 withdrawn, 40,000 put in. But apart from that, we are starting to see it turn on that. 112 in, 14K out, 57 in, $200,000 deposited in on the 3rd, which is 3 days ago. Another 100,000 going in. So actually, yeah, it still looks great. As long as this is totally up to date and everything's fine, we're looking good. The average deposit is $700, which means I'm well above that on this wallet, which is cool. This is also the other really important thing, account returned, who has ROI'd and who hasn't. So 10% ROI wallets is almost half, right? Coming up to 20%, that is half, or 20% or 10% ROI'd. People who are 220% ROI are up here, which is the market leader. His one wallet, he's doubled his money already, right? But most people, as you can see, are not ROI. 90% ROI wallets are only 70 wallets out of total number of players. How many people are playing this now? 2,490. So 2,500 people are playing Elephant Money at the moment. In terms of the balance, how much we're putting in, so most people are just over zero, but less than $1,000 in it, right? And the second largest is under 10,000, and third largest is under 1,000. Meaning that, for example, this wallet I have is about 6,000, which means I'm in kind of in the topper range. A lot of people, 40 people have over 9,000 in this. And yeah, 405 people, sorry, have over $10,000 in the futures, which is crazy. That's nuts. Okay, so but looking good, to be honest. It's looking great. So what do? I wait for my future to go up to $200, then I decide whether I claim or if I compound. It really depends on if I need $200 on that day or not. Today I don't need $200, so I'm gonna wait on anyway till tomorrow when it will hit 200. Then I'm going to probably take some BUSD that I think I have probably lying around this wallet. Yeah, I have some BUSD, so I will probably deposit it in, right? To do that then, yeah, so I've got 1,000 BUSD in here, so then tomorrow I'll take 200 BUSD, add it to the 200 available, meaning that I'm adding to my daily rate. My BUSD I earn every day will increase, and the amount of BUSD I can take out from this will also increase. So that's futures looking great. Elephant token, let's get into it. So we saw a huge dip. I saw, who was it, Brett, who is a member of our DAO, said today, how much money did Bank Teller take from you when he sold Elephant the other day? I don't really know. I didn't even look, I didn't even really notice that it went down until a couple of days afterwards. But this was the dip. So we went all the way up to the 6 we almost hit. That would be 6 zeros and a 6, but we got to almost that. But then it went from 6 zeros and a 6 almost all the way down to 6 zeros and a 4, which is about 30% dump in the space of 2 days. Quite extreme. And since then, we have seen a nice recovery of people buying more Elephant, or the people who took profit, because there's a 10% buy and sell tax on Elephant, so you need to take that into account when you're buying or selling it. But all you need to do in this kind of situation is zoom out, right? So here we are. We're coming to January this year. This is what I'm paying attention to. We were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros and a 6, and now we're 6 zeros and a 4, right? 6, 12, 18, 24, 36, 6x, right? We're still 6x up from January. Insane. That went too fast, right? It pumped too hard. If something pumps too hard, it's got to do that. But it doesn't look like, I'm sure you're wondering what the hell that is. That was the exploit, right? We didn't see that. We saw a sell-off from people who are 6x up from the lows, basically, that they've been DCAing all this way through. 6x profit, all-time high, take profit. That's what happens. Now, I think what we're going to see is that this tiny little bump right here, back in 2022, where we hit an all-time high here. I wasn't actually in it here. Elephant hit an all-time high here, then dumped back down, then had a brief period of 1 month of capitulation, getting ready like a coil, and then boom, mega pump, right? I think that this pump that we saw was the first one. Now we're going to see this coiling up, building, and then we're going to see absolute explosion to way beyond all-time high is my prediction for Elephant. So that's what I think is going to happen. This is not financial advice, but I'm not going off any metrics. I haven't looked at any liquidity. I haven't looked at any TA at all. It's just from my experience of what I see from the past and what I think is going to happen in the future. That's why we buy Elephant, right? Because we're planning for not just today or tomorrow. It's supposed to be for next year, right? Where we're going to make the big money. So we continue our DCA journey with Elephant, which is what I've been continuing to do. I'm not spending anything that I need. It's all gamble funds. Some people, take cash that they need for their daily life and they invest into crypto. I'm not one of those guys. I have businesses. I have a family. I have a son. He goes to school. Need to pay for ingredients for the businesses, pay staff. I will not be spending that money on an Elephant. But I'm very happy to risk my gambling funds with this protocol because I think it's awesome. So we continue on. The Elephant journey continues. The NFTs, someone was asking me, should you buy them, right? So it's hard because the payout is good and sustainable, but it's not life-changing money unless you have a load of NFTs or if the price of the NFTs goes up. The price of Elephant goes up exponentially, massive, like I predict, then these NFTs will be a really sweet play. But for example, it's been about 5 days since I took the profit from the NFTs, and let's just check how much I've made in that time, right? Yeah, $5, $6. So it's about $1 a day with 5 NFTs, which means each NFT gets you about 20 cents a day at the moment in earning. So they're 2 BNB each, which is about $500. So $500 buy, and then you get about 25 cents a day off it. So it is a long ROI, but this is all to do with the general APR of the NFTs and of course the performance of Elephant. If that goes up, payment from the NFTs goes up. So that's the gamble here, okay? That's Elephant money. If you are interested to check it out, I'll leave the links in the description. Have a look. It is fantastic. Loving it. Loving Elephant. Can't say I'm not. Great protocol. Great. Is it a Ponzi? Maybe. I don't care. Right.